decades ago, the idea of correcting your vision with a laser would have sounded like science fiction. Today, millions of people are able to ditch their glasses thanks to the technological advancements in ophthalmology. Vision loss is a common problem of people of all backgrounds, but most of the time it is preventable, and this is thanks to the research in ophthalmology. I'm currently studying ophthalmology at Ball State, and I've already learned a lot of valuable information in my studies. To get the full picture of the history, we're going to go through the origins of ophthalmology, the advancements made over the years, and where the practice is today. To begin, let's start talking about the origins of ophthalmology to understand how this practice began. Many ancient civilizations had their own form of ophthalmology: Babylonians, Sumerians, and Egyptians. Not a lot is known about these practices. However, Diane Edwards explains in her book, History of Ophthalmology, some of these practices. We know that botanical and mineral medications were used to treat vision loss, such as copper oxide and cumin. We also know that they believe there was a connection between spirits and vision loss, so a lot of times priests administered the medications. In 1745, the first cataract removal was performed by Jacques Dabiel. However, it took 100 years for his surgery to be accepted as a form of treatment. Once it was accepted, ophthalmology was recognized as a specialty in Europe, but it wasn't until the invention of the ophthalmoscope that ophthalmology was recognized in the United States. In 1782, James Wardrop founded ophthalmic pathology. The combination of ophthalmic pathology and eye surgery and anatomy really cemented ophthalmology as its own medical specialty. Now that we've talked about the origins of ophthalmology, we're going to talk about some of the advancements that were made that made ophthalmology the complex specialty that it is. In her book, History of Ophthalmology, Diane Edwards explains the significance of the invention of the microscope. The microscope was used to create new research and pathological studies that were never able to be done before. In her book, History of Ophthalmology, Diane also explains the significance of the spectacles. And the spectacles were invented in 1623 by Benito Daca de Valdez. He was also considered the first person to administer eye exams and to prescribe eyeglasses. In her book, History of Ophthalmology, Diane also explains the advancement of cataract surgery due to the discovery of general and local anesthesia, as well as more precise suture methods. These made cataract surgery more safe and reduced the risk of injury or complete blindness. Now that we've talked about the advancements in ophthalmology, we're going to talk about the curation of some institutes that developed ophthalmology into the practice that it is today. In 1968, Diane explains that the National Eye Institute was created. This institute created groundbreaking and innovative research in the field of ophthalmology. She also explains in her book, History of Ophthalmology, that the American Academy of Ophthalmology was created to come up with standards of practice that are used in ophthalmology still today. Ophthalmology is a complex and scientific specialty, and it does still come with its own challenges. In an article called Significance of Novel Ideas to Solve Challenges Facing Today's Ophthalmology, Fatima Haidari explains some of these issues. Poverty, violence, overpopulation, and disease are all issues that created a need for more ophthalmic care all over the world. Additionally, more research is needed in some of these chronic eye diseases to come up with better treatments and possibly even cures for these diseases. Now that we went through the discoveries and challenges in ophthalmology, this completes our journey through its history. In conclusion, I hope that the audience has gained a better insight into ophthalmology and its history. The origins and the advancements made over the years and the state of the practice today are all important aspects in understanding the history of ophthalmology. Today, patients can trust their ophthalmologist to perform laser eye surgery thanks to the research and development made in ophthalmology over the past 2,000 years.